left-hander Danny Neagle.
Well, Neagle compares himself favorably with Tom Glavine. Very similar type of pitcher.
Here tonight, the answer is yes. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Raines leading off. 1 out. Got him.
Same story, second verse. High fastball.
To the right side, plenty of time for the right fielder Jermaine Dye. An 18-pitch first inning for Neagle. Scoreless for the Yankees. Bottom of the first coming up. It's Kenny Rogers. His first World Series start so far. Not so good in the 1996 postseason.
We talked about the problems that Kenny has in the first inning.
Signing that big contract worth $20 million. Grissom pokes one to the right side for Mariano Duncan. 1 away. Scouting report on Kenny Rogers as he works here in the first inning.
Fastball away. If he uses the index finger, that means he wants a fastball inside.
3-2 pitch. Lemke to third for Charlie Hayes. High hop. 2 up. Kenny Rogers has been the Game 4 starter for the Yankees in each of the 3.
He could have a 1-2-3 inning in the first. It would really pick him up confidence-wise.
2 out, nobody on to the shortstop Jeter. And a perfect 1-2-3 inning for Kenny Rogers. Good start. Exactly what he, the Yankees, and Torrey needed. 1 inning in Atlanta, Game 4. No score.
Before his arm comes around. The foot and the arm don't come at the same time. And it causes things like that.
Fielder totally jammed. Lemke could roll it over there. 1 out. And the first 4 Yankees have been retired.
Blame Jim Leyritz for crying out loud. One of the best managers in the game, and just wasn't given the cards to play in the same poker game with the rest of the managers.
That's into right. Right at Jermaine Dye. 2 up, 2 down here in the second. Up the middle, right to the shortstop, Blauser. On the right side of second base, Blauser takes care of Strawberry. Neagle takes care of New York. That's what Joe Torre will tell you.
He's a national baseball treasure, that guy.
3 balls and a strike on McGriff. Hit into center. Track, wall, 1-0 Atlanta. Early, he's been trying to make that perfect pitch.
Aiming.
And he's been falling behind. Now 3-1 to Lopez, and he walked it. A home run and a walk to start the second inning.
I mentioned Joe Torres had the quick hook.
3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 on, nobody out. 2 on, nobody out. Rogers still behind on the count, 2-1. That's into right for Strawberry. Lopez will tag and try to advance. He will, and it's first and third, 1 out. So Dye advances the runner to third. Javi Lopez for a catcher runs well. Back-to-back walks here in the second. Squeeze play. It was on. It works. Nobody covers first, and it's 2-0 Atlanta.
Lopez broke toward home. Charlie Hayes came up, it looked like Hayes was suspecting something.
Now the bunt from Neagle to third. Charlie Hayes, the barehanded play, 2 out. And the runners up to second and third. A good stat for Grissom and the Braves in this spot. A base hit could double the Atlanta lead. There it is. In to score is Jones. In to score is Blauser. Down to second, Grissom. 4-0 Atlanta. Has not done anything right. Runner at second, 2 out. Lemke chops one. Left side, good play. Jeter inning over. The Braves get 4. They lead by 4 after 2. We'll be back to Fulton County Stadium after this from your local Fox station with 1 home run. So far, Neagle has retired the first 6. For the second baseman, Lemke, good play. 1 out.
But you've got to get the out. If they get that out, it's the second out of the inning. You get Neagle out, and you save 2 runs.
Chipper Jones, a nice backhanded stab, and Girardi is 0 for 6 in the World Series. It's where the Cincinnati Reds have spring training.
Right.
2 out, nobody on. Neagle trying to be perfect. Off the glove of Chipper Jones. Kenny Rogers is on. And wouldn't you know it?
How about that?
The first hit of the night belongs to Kenny Rogers. Rogers on board with 2 out. And a 2-ball 1-strike pitch to Raines. That's well hit into right, but dive back to get it. Inning over. The only hit for the Yankees belongs to Kenny Rogers. He has to figure it out on the mound. Bottom of the 3rd inning, 4-0 Atlanta. A 4-run, 3-hit rally. In the Braves' second. Little fly ball into center field. That's a hit. And Chipper Jones has his first knock of the night. Jones at first with nobody out. The 1-2 to McGriff. Up the middle, base hit. Jones will take the turn and head to third. And it's first and third. Nobody out here in the 3rd.
With the right-handers coming up.
The numbers for Boehringer. His 4th appearance of the postseason. He worked in game 1. Hit high and deep into left center field. Both runners are tagging. Both runners trying to advance. Both are safe, and it's 5-0 Atlanta. Runner at second, 1 out, and Andrew Jones strikes out looking. McGriff, the runner at second with 2 out. Dye breaks his bat as he pops it up. Derek Jeter puts it away. The Braves get 1. It will be Jeter, Williams, and Fielder trying to get the Yankees back in the game. 5-0 Atlanta.
It's the green light on that 3-0 pitch.
It's 3-1. And now a leadoff walk. First walk issued by Neagle tonight, and that's the way the 4th inning begins.
There are different reminders that hitters have.
Does it from each side of the plate, batting right-handed against Neagle. A leadoff walk to Jeter. Now Williams, the double play ball. Blauser flips out. Lemke the relay, 6-4-3. Atlanta aces. 3-2 on Fielder and a 2-out walk. So 2 walks in the inning, but a double play sandwiched in between. And it's 1 on, 2 out for Charlie Hayes. Three balls and a strike, and now another walk. So 3 walks in the inning. The double play hurting the Yankees here in the 4th inning, and a visit from Leo Mazzoni for Danny Neagle. 1-2. Got it. 5-0 Atlanta into the bottom of the fourth. Andy Pettitte this season 2-1 and a loser in game 1. 3-2 on Blauser. Boehringer rings him up. Threw it right by him, and for Boehringer, his second strikeout.
But not signing Chuck Finley was a very big mistake for George Steinbrenner. And he's the one to blame for it.
Neagle strikes out, and that's 3 strikeouts for the right-hander Boehringer. There's a look at Doc Gooden.
For those two. But you can't duck the signing of Kenny Rogers in lieu of Chuck Finley.
2 out, nobody on for Grissom, and right at the shortstop Jeter. Boehringer has pitched very well. We have played 4 in Atlanta. Go to inning number 5. Yankees bat. They trail the Braves by 5.
Yeah.
We're now in the 5th inning here in Atlanta. 5-0. The Braves out in front. Danny Neagle back to work, and Mariano Duncan. First pitch swinging, grounds to Chipper Jones, 1 out.
He is amazing with sounds.
1-2 the count. Girardi reaching for it. Neagle a good play. 2 out.
Well, he does trains. Might as well do planes too, right?
Next will be automobiles. Tim Raines on deck. Into center field, and Soho 2 out of 3 in the World Series. And he keeps the 5th inning alive for Raines.
Luis Soho had that big hit for the Yankees last night off Brad Klontz.
Now Soho gets a hit in the 5th, and the inning continues for Raines. That's into right center field. Grissom going back at the track. He's there. Inning over. Grissom can go get him with the best of them. Tim Raines hit it deep. Grissom was waiting for it. Halfway through it, 5-0 Atlanta. With the Braves out in front by 5.
Some great work by Brian Boehringer to keep his team in the ball game.
And that last year was the first time that Atlanta ever won a world championship of any kind in any sport.
Lemke strikes out to start the 5th inning. Good start for David Weathers. Really finished the year strong out of the bullpen for the Yankees. Borderline pitch, didn't get it, and a 1-out walk.
Weathers, much like Brian Boehringer, a sinker slider pitcher, mostly power stuff. Will throw an occasional changeup.
A high sinker, catchers rarely catch them. They have a tendency to straighten out. You never caught too many high sinkers, did you, Bob?
Now they've called a balk, and David Weathers can't believe it. And neither can Joe Torre, who will come out to argue. And by the rules, if you argue a balk, you're supposed to be bounced out of a game. Joe Torre is going to get the explanation, and we'll give you a look.
We just mentioned that Weathers is a sinker ball pitcher. Lopez a great low ball hitter.
So the intentional walk, and McGriff is on base for the 3rd time tonight, and it's 2 on 1 out for Javi Lopez. Strikeout, 2 walks in the inning. Got it. 2 out.
That was very interesting. Low to get ahead.
Runners will go with a 3-2 pitch. To third, Hayes can't make the play. Here comes Chipper Jones. Fred McGriff heads for 3rd. Jones scores, and it's 6-0 Atlanta. Runners at 2nd and 3rd, 2 out. Hard hit, high hop, very good play by Derek Jeter. The Braves strand 2, they score 1, and after 5 in game number 4, they lead the Yankees by 6. When he left after allowing a run on 2 hits. 1-2 on Jeter, and that's a little flare into right, trouble. A leadoff base hit. So Jeter is on.
Specific matchups.
3-1 on Williams, and now a walk. So a hit and a walk, and the Yankees trying to rally here in the 6th inning.
I would think the bullpen would be getting up right now, and sure enough, Bobby Cox talking to Leo Mazzoni.
Into right field, base hit. It gets past Don. Here comes Jeter. He'll score. Headed to third is Bernie Williams. They bring him around. They miss the initial cutoff man. Williams is safe, and it's a 4-run game.
Tim Welke trying to catch that foul ball.
Then the blue pit by Jeter. The walk, the hit. Now another into right center field to shoot the gap. In to score is Fielder. On at first is Hayes, and it's a 6-3 game. Terrell Wade takes over. He appeared in game 1 back in New York. The walk puts 2 on with nobody out. Second walk of the inning, and the Yankees have something cooking here in the 6th.
Lucky in the postseason.
During 1996, outstanding with runners in scoring position. He has 2 on, nobody out. Bilecki gets him for the first out here in the 6th. Two and 2 on O'Neill. Got it. Tino Martinez, 3 strikeouts in a row to keep it a 3-run game, and now it's Jeff Nelson on. In fact, he threw so well. Right now he's in the on-deck circle. He may hit here in the 6th inning. Lauser strikes out. Nelson makes quick and easy work of the Atlanta shortstop. Right by him. 2 out. May have chased ball 4. Pitch ran up and in, and back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. Waits for the 2-2. Had him reaching into center for Bernie Williams. Braves go in order after 6 in game 4. 6-3 Atlanta. Back to Fulton County after this from your local Fox station.
There, Tony Cloninger.
1 and 2 on Raines. Got under it, popped it up. In comes Jermaine Dye, and Raines is 0 for 4. He's 3 and 2 with 1 out, nobody on in the 7th, and he issues a 1-out walk. Jeter is on, and that for the Yankees is the 6th walk they've been handed tonight.
Really a pitch that you want down all that much.
1 and 2 the count. Williams strikes out.
As Mark Wohlers is up and throwing.
1 on, 2 out. Into left field. Falling into the glove of Andrew Jones. 2 shutout innings from Mike Bilecki. A deep breath. He lets it go. Time to stretch. Braves by 3.
Well, Bilecki's certainly capable of going longer. He's been a starter at times throughout his career.
Lemke grounds to Fielder. The flip and the out. 1 away. Time for our Aflac trivia question from our friends at Aflac, which has produced the fewest 4-game sweeps.
I think we're out of bullets as far as baseball is concerned.
To the right side again. Mariano Duncan stays with it. 2 out.
think of any more sweeps in baseball over the last 25 years?
They call him Popeye.
2 out, nobody on, and a walk to McGriff. Keeps the 7th inning alive. So the first base runner to reach against Jeff Nelson is a 2-out walk. Klotz threw about 5 pitches. Now he goes over and sits down. That's off the plate. Nelson waits for it to return to the atmosphere, and the inning is over. A 2-out walk to McGriff. We head to the 8th. Wohlers comes in from the bullpen. Now he stops. He goes back. Who will it be? We'll find out in a minute. Double switch as Mark Wohlers is into the game, pitching and batting 5th. Charlie Hayes leads it off. A swinging bunt that will roll and stay fair. Unbelievable. A leadoff base hit, and Hayes is on to start the 8th inning. To the left side and through. A base hit for Strawberry. And 2 nights in a row, Darrell has poked one through the left side. 2 hits. And the tying run will come to the plate. Duncan's only hit in the World Series came here last night. Double play ball maybe. Belliard kicks it. They get only 1. Belliard into the game for defensive reasons. It was hard to hit, but it rolled up his arm, and it's 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Again, the 2-2 to Leyritz. In the air to left field. Back at the track, at the wall. We are tied. Here in the 8th.
And it was a slider in the eyes of Leyritz. Another slider from Wohlers. We talked about it before it happened.
For the shortstop, Belliard. The high hop. 2 out.
And now the fastball. And guys, I'll say it again. The slider was his 3rd best pitch. Fastball or a splitter.
And now Raines with 2 out, nobody on. To the second baseman, Lemke. He drops it, but recovers to get the out. A big inning for the Yankees. Capped on a 3-run home run by Leyritz. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. And for the 3rd game in a row, 3rd day in a row, it's Mariano Rivera.
He's moving him off the 3rd baseline. Not likely they're going to pull that fastball.
To the right side and through. A leadoff base hit for Andrew Jones. He does not look comfortable at all. A leadoff hit by Andrew Jones. 2-2 to die. There's the bunt. It works. Sacrifice 1-4. And the go-ahead run, Jones down to 2nd with 1 out. With that great fastball. Beaten on the slider by Leyritz. 1-2 on Polonia. Fastball, see you later. 2 out here in the 8th inning. Runner at 2nd, 2 out. The hands back to Rivera. Here comes another fastball. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit. Rivera gets around the leadoff hit. We go to the 9th in Atlanta. Tied at 6. Oh, and 2. The count on Jeter leading off. Breaking ball. Got it. One out here in the 9th inning.
And for years and years, that's the easiest pitch to make a mistake with.
2-1 on Williams. Broken bat, ground ball to Pendleton. 2 out.
Pitcher's bat. See the fine grain, the real fine, that means it's no good.
Fielder grounds one through the right side for a 2-out hit here in the 9th inning. So Cecil not trying to do too much against Wohlers, just poked it through the right side and a 2-out hit. 2 out. Charlie Hayes, the base hit to left field. And it's 2 on with 2 out here in the 9th inning for New York. And Hayes has been on base 4 times tonight with 3 hits and a walk. And only Wade Boggs is left on the bench for the Yankees. 2 on, 2 out for Strawberry. To the left side, trouble. That's a base hit. And that'll load the bases here in the 9th inning.
I don't think Eddie Perez ever saw that ball. I think he thought it was either foul.
Into right field. Caught. Jermaine Dye, the catch to preserve the tie. Hard hit right at Dye. And the Yankees leave the bases loaded. And here tonight pitching 2 innings. Or at least trying to. Off the hands behind second base for Jeter. 1 up, 1 down, and Grissom 1 out of 5. And in the bullpen, Joe Torre left with only 2 down there. Up the middle, a 1-out base hit. And the winning run is on here in the 9th inning. Two on, 1 out. Did not fare well early with the Yankees. Controversy swirling around his trade.
Hopefully give his outfielders a chance to make a throw to the plate on a base hit.
Jeter will try to start it. 6-4-3. We're going to extra innings here in Game 4. Lloyd comes in, gets McGriff. Beautifully turned by Jeter and Duncan through 9. The Braves and Yankees tied at 6. Avery had a 1996 season. It was a lost year. Jim's wife. It's already been a big night for Leyritz. Chops one to Pendleton. Second chance since entering the game. 1 out.
In the bullpen, and that's John Wetland.
To the shortstop, Chipper Jones. His first chance of the night at short. 2 out.
But those last 3 pitches were flat fastballs. No pop at the end.
On 4 straight, a 2-out walk. Then 6-6 after a 3-run home run from Leyritz off Wohlers. To the left side, going to be a tough play. Forget it. Base hit, a walk and a hit, and it's 2 on with 2 out here in the 10th inning for the Yankees. And with 2 out, the bases will be loaded. And the last bullet for Joe Torre on his bench is Wade Boggs. Three-2 pitch. The Yankees take the lead. Boggs swung the bat only once, and on a bases-loaded walk. A double switch for the Braves here in the 10th inning as Charlie Hayes pops up to the new first baseman. Klesko drops it, and a run scores. Klesko loses it in the lights, and it's an 8-6 Yankee lead. Runners go, and Strawberry strikes out. Klontz comes in, does his job, an error hurt, an extra run comes home. A 2-run 10th Yankees up by 2. Back after this from your local station. One away. I don't know what Klesko could be upset about. During the postseason, 4 saves, an ERA of 1.8. He got the save here last night, saving it for Cone. Ripped into left field, a 1-out base hit by Andrew Jones. That's his 3rd hit and a 4th time he's been on base tonight. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Jermaine Dye. Runner goes and Dye hits it into deep left field. Got under it. Raines is there. 2 out. A full swing and Dye just missed it. Popping it up to left for the 2nd out here in the 10th. Now the Yankees play behind the runner with a left-handed batter, Terry Pendleton, at the plate. Jones will walk down to second. Pendleton shoots it to deep left. Raines is there, falling as he catches it. And in 10 innings, the Yankees hang on and win 8-6. And this series is tied at 2 games apiece.